Hey, it's 94 today. Got a couple COMC orders in. So yeah, let's take a look. But first, I keep forgetting to show this. I think I've had this in the background of 3 videos now. Or this is the third. I did get this from eBay. Corey Perry 1011 Limited Platinum Spotlight. This is the 1 of 1. So that's cool. A true 1 of 1 from a pretty nicely designed product. One of the first products that came out when I began collecting. So I remember this stuff releasing way back in the day. So yeah, cool to get. Also that there is just snow on Corey Perry's arm. It's not damaged or anything. So yeah, let's begin. Let's take a look at what I got. There's a couple monsters in here, which is not not the standard for my COMC mail days. So yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. But let's begin with the ePack stuff. Let's go with the Series 1 first. Well, not just Series 1, Series 1, 2, 3, extended, whatever. These aren't ePack cards, but here's Series 1. Missing foils of Kopitar and Ovechkin. These are tough. Haven't seen many missing foils yet, but of course these are the actual thing. They're not counterfeits. You can tell by the hologram, but yeah, an interesting error card. And those were cheap. Now this one's kind of funny. This Crosby Mastery Achievement. COMC sent me 2 of them by mistake. As I was taking the receipts out of these, I noticed that the card felt a little thicker than usual, and it turned out there was 2 of them stuck to each other. So thank you, COMC, I guess. I didn't do that on purpose, I'm sure. They definitely don't know a thing about me, and I don't think they would do that anyway, send a person extra card like that. But yeah, whatever. Not an ePack card either, this one. Nick Delorier Clear Cut. Cool. Some guy was listing a bunch of older Series 1 stuff for super cheap. You'll see it, or no, well, not Series 1. You know what I mean. Flagship Upper Deck for super cheap. This was one of them. DSP Day with the Cup. It was like $1.25. You'll see a couple more older stuff like that. There's McTavish. This was like a penny. NHL Passages. These are a weird insert, but they look cool. Anze Kopitar. I just wish it didn't say Kings 4 times on the card, but whatever. It only really makes sense for guys who have been on 4 different teams, which in this checklist, this NHL Passage checklist, there's not too many of. Quinn Hughes Retro Young Gun. This is an achievement card from 2020. Yeah, 2020-21 Series 1. Both of these were cheap from that one guy who was pricing super cheap, like not much. This is probably like $10, which is fine. I'll just sell it locally. It's Lundstrom out of 50s, probably $1.25. Trevor Moore, foil young gun, super cheap, pretty good player. Doughty, rainbow foil from 1819. McDavid, silver foil from extended last year. Always getting these McDavid silver foils. They're whenever they pop up for cheap, I tend to get them. Kopitar extended rainbow foil. This one looks cool because the rainbow foil effect goes through the jersey. Typically it doesn't do that, but looking good. Cal Peterson. I wish he was playing better. Some from this year. Ryan Getzlaff. I think these are the first ones of these I've had in hand, maybe. I'm not sure, but for 2021. I can't even remember what year we're on. 2021. The silver foils look cool. Quick. There's another 1920. No, 2021. Jeez. Ovechkin. Stuff being so delayed, I'm confused about things. 4 McDavid silvers. I'm sure I've got more on the way as well. The Doughty rainbow foil. Gibson rainbow. So these are all Series 1. You can tell by the pattern. The dots in the Series 1 pattern are larger than the ones in the extended in Series 2. I'm not sure why Upper Deck always changes that, but whatever. Sean Walker, Trevor Moore, Cal Peterson. I tend to try to pick up the team sets of these for my PC teams anyway. Flurry, I'll just trade that. Luongo exclusive, that was probably like 50 cents. Trevor Moore exclusive from this year. It's a case hit. The UD exclusive logo is upside down. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but it's either ON or DN exclusives until you flip it upside down when it becomes UD exclusives. I already have one of these, but this is the jersey number 1. Corey Perry popped up, bought it. Some Young Guns. I typically don't keep the Young Guns, but they were so cheap. May as well hold on to them for once. You never know. Could go up, right? Yeah, typically when it comes to Young Guns on COMC, someone will price it for cheap. I'll just buy it and do a quick flip on it, but I decided to keep a couple extras, put them aside, you never know. So Lapierre, Mercer, Byfield, this was like 10 bucks. Sillinger, this was like $2. Someone was pricing all of their stuff for $2 each. Like the canvases were $2, and I'm not talking like canvas Young Guns, I'm just talking like regular canvas. Canvas for $2 on a roll, all of that were $2. Sillinger Young Gun for $2, I'll take it. Charlie Simmer, retired canvas, short print of course. Trevor Moore, canvas Young Guns. Mikey Anderson, canvas Young Guns, those are like $1 each, probably. Byfield, canvas Young Gun. Forget how much that was, but to buy it must have been cheap. On a roll, this is the silver foil Spencer Knight out of 250. Really good looking cards, as you can see. A couple Kopitars. Super cheap. This one's not as cheap, but it's arguably rarer. I don't know what's going on with the sleeve, but this is the ePack exclusive green foil of Kaprizov, however you want to say his name. I'm not sure how tough these are, but they don't pop up too often, so this is like a super short print, or at least tough to find Kaprizov insert. Why not get it? Looks cool, the green on green. It's nice. Gibson UD Game jersey. This one's cool. Kopitar UD Game patch, 6 of 15. This was super cheap. It was like $15, $18, something like that. But these are impossible to hit, it seems, these days. UD Game patches. So, even for one color, it's still cool. I would have bought this at a show for like 20 bucks. Why not buy it on COMC for cheaper? Yeah, and it seemed like a good deal anyway. Kopitar, future Hall of Famer, European. It's definitely someone who would pay more than what I paid for it. Sean Dursey, clear cut Young Gun. It's cool. Typically, I'm not picking up the Young Gun stuff, right? It's just not my thing. I like other stuff more, but I like Dursey too. So, not the only Dursey Young Gun you're going to see in these COMC mail days. I've got at least a few coming in one of my next ones. So, cool. McTavish canvas Young Gun. And some of these are in top loaders and I didn't put them in there. That's how they came. There's no special treatment for certain cards going on. I finally picked up a McDavid rainbow foil. I've never gotten one of these. I have so many silvers, but I don't have any of the rainbows until now. Popped up for cheap, so I bought it. Yeah, these aren't cheap. These are like 40, 50 bucks typically, so. Yeah, alright, series whatever stuff's done. Let's get on to the next stuff. These are technically not ePack cards, but they're bounty transferable to COMC, so same sort of concept. The Spectrum Future Watches, Spectrum Gold Bounty Future Watches out of 50. Or not just the Future Watches, but SP Game used. SP Authentic Spectrum set, that's what I mean. Barabanov and Anderson, probably like $2 each. Why not? Barabanov's actually not too bad. At least on the Sharks. Just no one cares because he's on the Sharks. Sounds a little better. Crosby. Gold. What is this? 39 of 50? Cool. I got a McDavid in one of my last orders as well. Some golf now. I don't know who this is, but it was like 50 cents. I'll just stick it in my dollar box and someone will buy it. Arnold Palmer. I love his drinks. Arnold Palmer. SP Authentic. This is like the silver foil. Yeah, SP Authentic Golf was on ePack, which is I wasn't expecting that, but it's cool. It provides some cheap golf cards if anyone wants any. This is not much. On to some Marvel. Let's do these first, since these are a little boring. Just some Spider-Man web threads. These are so cheap on COMC. If you want these, they're like, you can get them for like $1 each. They're, I guess, movie production used. Obviously, I'm not expecting these to be actually from the suit used in the movie. There's probably like pre-production test shot, stuff like that, but it's cool nonetheless. People like them. Sell them at the show. There's a duel. Marvel Metal, or Spider-Man Marvel Metal, I guess. Picked up the only thing I picked up from them was these Palladiums because they got cheap and they look cool. So, Green Goblin. I like the art on that one. It's cool. Didn't pick up too much either. Just Iron Man. Miles Morales is an interesting one. I've been picking up some Miles Morales stuff. In the case that he makes a live action appearance. If this character makes a live action appearance, the cards are probably going to go up, especially considering Miles Morales is a super popular game character and comics and all that. You got an animated show. One AHL card, Brent Sutter Captain Auto. Ontario Reign Greats. One SPX card, Smikey Anderson Black. It's cool on card. Good looking card too. Costs hardly anything because it's ePack. ePack Flood. One Allure card, Patrick Kane Steel short print. I don't know why these aren't numbered this year. They were last in 2019-20. They were out of 50 and I don't know, Upper Deck's random nonsensical inconsistencies with the numbering and parallels. Well, let's just make this one look completely different and not numbered, so I don't know what they're doing. Superscript, Dustin Brown. Yeah, stuff like this, like that released a while ago, will just pop up for like $1.25. Someone just dumps them. I'll take advantage of it and I'll buy them. Kopitar, NHL Territories. Jersey. This card is a mystery to me. Lafreniere Bronze, I guess. I don't know why I would have bought this. I don't know if I bought it. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think I bought it for someone else. I don't know who would want this. It's not me, but whatever. I did buy this, though, intentionally. This is Bo Horvat. This is the 1819 Parker's Gold Parallel. This is an ePack exclusive. And these are super tough. Judging by how many sell on COMC, I'd guess there's probably around 5 to 10 copies of each. So, yeah, these are tough, and no one really realizes it. I've had them in the background of videos before. In fact, I've got them on the side here. But, yeah, if you want a really tough and relatively good-looking PC card, yeah, these tend to be cheap if you can find them, because there's a lot of them that aren't available on COMC. But most of the ones that are fairly cheap. So, yeah, some game dated moments. These two first, Fleury and Kalia rookie. They're out of $4.99. Yeah, $4.99 or limited to $4.99. These are the Trevor Zegras photo variation or achievement photo variation from his other game dated moment for this moment. These, if you got all of the playoff, if you collected the entire set of game dated moments throughout the year, or the entire playoff set, you got this. I can't remember which one it is, but it's limited to $4.99. Kind of an underrated card. Cool picture. Yeah, it's cool. Picked up a couple of them. I'll pick up a couple more if they're cheap. A couple of chronology autos, Darcy Rhoda to sell locally. This Bobby Bond popped up for cheap. It's a pretty good looking autograph, so can't go wrong with on card. I guess team legend players for just a couple bucks. Pretty good looking cards too. SB Game used. Kopitar stick out of 25. Relatively cheap. Nick Shore Stadium Series relics. This isn't a weird one. This was like $4 out of 25. It's a nice patch, but I got it. John Scott's in the background. Haven't been able to pick up a John Scott card in a long time. He obviously doesn't have much, but hey, this applies to my Kings collection and my John Scott collection, so it's a win-win for me. Yeah, these days, not much John Scott stuff popping up, although he did do a recent ad for Upper Deck and said maybe the winner would get a card of his. So maybe he's getting more stuff. I would certainly hope so. Wouldn't mind adding more John Scott to the collection. Some metal now. Some Spectrum rookies. Just picked up a couple rookies because they were cheap. Always people dumping stuff. Sometimes it'll be cheap enough for me to buy it. A couple inserts, Quick and McDavid. Some more Spectrum rookies. Cannon. There's a Horvat auto. It's like $5. I'll just sell it locally. One of the advantages of stuff popping up for cheap at on COMC is that you can pick out like certain teams. Like I pick out Canucks cards not because I'm a fan, but because I can sell them locally. So yeah, and that's a good example for one of the cards that's going to pop up soon in this video. This Dumba plate was cheap. Bought it a long time ago. Didn't sell on the site, so I'll just sell it locally. Someone will buy it. If I put it up for cheap enough, which that card shows I'm pretty cheap, I feel. So Platinum now. A couple cheap Kings parallels probably popped up for nothing. Kaliev Rainbow, McDavid Rainbow. Look better on camera than they do on person. McDavid Sunset. Some color wheels of Price. And some color wheel rookies. Kaliev. These look pretty good in person, though, if you get them in the right light. Kaliev, Ottinger, Byram, McMichael, Velarde. Finally playing well. I'm very happy about that. A couple of VIP Blacks. Strange. This one's from 2019-20, and these just started getting like released maybe a few months ago, which is kind of odd, very delayed, but whatever. Patterson VIP Black, that's for the show. The McDavid VIP Black from the latest OPG Platinum release. That'll just keep to myself. Maybe graded or whatever with CSG, someone cheap. Mikey Anderson, Ultimate jersey. There's more Ultimate coming up in my upcoming mail days, but I like about these is that they've got some cool gloss on them. If you get it in the right light, you can see, but like it's all glossy here. They did a good job with that. Little details that made the card look a lot nicer in person. So it's the little things that make the cards, the card design a lot nicer than you may think. Ultimate Access jersey with a cool shiny piece of Fleury. 3 of these Mark Stone signature masterpieces. Now, if you're wondering why I got 3 of these, it's because an ePack dumper posted, I think it was 6 of these, 6 or 8. 6 or 8 of these for like $2.50 each. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We'll pick up 3 of them. Leave some for other people. And a Jerome McGinley Ultimate Icons Copper or Bronze patch auto out of 25. Cool looking card. And I like a Hall of Famer Jerome McGinley. Cheap. Looks good. Big fan of the Ultimate Icons design too. It's a pretty cool set. Alright, now to the non-ePack stuff. Although there's a couple ePack cards at the bottom that I've saved. But yeah, let's begin with a couple Star Wars cards. This Echo Topps Living set. It's cheaper than they cost on the Topps website, so why not? This cool Luke Skywalker stamp card from Masterwork. Cool. Counts as a pack hit. It's $5. Seemed fine to me. Now, there's a lot of soccer cards here. Not a lot, but a lot more than usual. Almost all Alfonso Davies. Yellow foil from Topps UCL. 250. Speckled mini diamond, I think. That's what these are called at a 175. Looks cool. Pretty heavy card too. For just a normal card. Looks cool. If you're wondering why I'm picking up so much Davies, it's for one, he sells really good locally. And two is for when the World Cup happens. So yeah, this one, I think I sold one of these at a show for 20 bucks, something like that. And a 175. Probably paid a couple bucks on COMC. Making money. This one's a really cool looking one. It's from Bundesliga Finest. Black Wave. This is out of 199, although I don't know what happened to the serial number there, but these are out of 199. It's a pretty good looking card for being at a 199. Looks like something that'd be like 10 or 25. Whatever, I'm not complaining. Maradona. This is from Futera Unique, the most recent one. This is the Heroes card. Such a good looking card. I love the foil they use on these. Such a great design. It's out of 49. Futera card is very high end. Very well made. Not the most valuable, but they're licensed and they look really good. So that's cool. It's in basketball now. A couple Flux. If you've seen my COMC Maildays in the past, you know I like these Flux cards. I think they look great. Although I know they're not very well liked within the hobby, but these look awesome. Wiggins, blue, not numbered, and a Zaire Williams out of 99 from Chronicles Draft. A couple very good looking cards. If you can get the colors matching with the effect they have on the photo, super cool. Like I have an Ian Book orange coming in. It was like $1 on COMC. Such a good looking card. These are pretty cool too. These are Red Floods from Obsidian. Kyle Lowry and Kawhi. A couple inserts. Neither one are numbered. Neither one cost over $5. So pretty cool. Another red card. This is the T-Mall base from Elite. Trae Young. That's a good looking card. This is how you make a simple card design look really good. It's just red gold foil. Super nice looking card. Super cheap too. Like cost next to nothing for these since they're just the Asia base, right? Super nice. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of them on COMC yet, so yeah, this is random Drew Brees insert. Looks cool. It's like 50 cents. This popped up for cheap too. I don't even know how much, but it looks cool. Alex Collins auto. I like the foil on the number there. It's cool. Yeah, some of this stuff I'm definitely not going to keep. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here just to put in like boxes at the show, but this is one I'll keep. Gio Bernard. Goodness, it was jammed in this sleeve. I didn't do that. But Giovanni Bernard. Look at how good that card looks. Definitive Collection 2015 green patch auto on a 10. So super cheap. This is probably my favorite design ever. This subset. I have a pink one of I think it's Deshaun Jackson. I can't remember who exactly it is, but yeah, this is such a good looking card. Love what they did with the foil there. Or not the foil, the gloss. Yeah, that is one good looking card. If I were to design cards for a living, probably look something like that. Although you can go to my Instagram and see some of my customs on my story highlights if you would like to do that. This is a cool card. Onto some baseball. It's not as shiny in person. Let me tell you, this thing looks just insane on camera, but it's not that shiny. It's very shiny, but not this crazy. Joe Carter, Memorable Moments. Bat card from, I don't know, 2002 Topps Tribute Hall of Fame edition, something like that. I don't know, but really cool card. Cool picture. One of the great moments in Canada baseball history. So that was nice, like $10 too. Pretty cool. One of my favorite players growing up, Miguel Tejada. Archive snapshots, wire photo auto, color version, on card, hand numbered at a 25. That's cool. This looks like it should be super expensive, but it's not. Teoscar Hernandez Topps Pristine gold encased refractor out of 50. It's popped up for $3, so I just bought it. $3 encased gold refractor. Seems fine with me. I can probably get like $10 for that at a show if I were to sell it. I think I'm just gonna hold on to it because it's kind of cool. Now into some random hockey stuff, or well, non-ePack hockey. Brock Besser, SPA auto. Fortunately, the autos this year, I don't know what happened. They're all bubbly. I guess it's the card stock they used, but oh well. That's a show seller. Or it's a show card. It's Thomas Holmstrom, I think 0809 Champs mini auto. This was cheap. Someone was having a good sale. It's like $2. It's the normal back. Jason Spezza, Icy Inscriptions. One of my favorite players growing up. In fact, my first favorite player, probably when I was like 7. That's cool. Nice card from NT. Crosby, Ruby, $2.99 from 16-17 Artifacts. Probably my favorite design hockey-wise anyway. Such a good looking card. The red on red. Good looking card. This is a cool looking card too from 02 Fleer Legacy. Frank Mahovlich. I don't know what this parallel is called, but it's out of 202. Unfortunately, it has a big scratch on it. So, not good, but it didn't cost anything. Well, it did, but it wasn't much. If anything. About like $1. And I can afford that. Bobby Ryan, 0809. No. 0809. Retro. Rainbow. Such a good looking card. The best year for OPG Retros. It's out of 100. Yeah, the only year they took one of the actual old designs and used it. Usually they just redesign or recreate an old design. But no, they actually just use the same design as a Gretzky rookie. Slaney Beehive. Nothing crazy here, but it's kind of a cool card. It's got a matte, sort of shiny look to it. If you get it in the right light on the gray border. Just a facsimile auto. Very cheap. This is kind of cool. Marian Gaborik 14-15 Fleer Ultra Road to the Championship. Now this is the Stanley Cup one, so these are super short print. And this popped up for like $5. So that's a good buy. These do not pop up very often, the Stanley Cup final ones. So that was cool. Jordan Nolan Prism Red rookie. Cool. Out of 50. 3-time Stanley Cup champion Jordan Nolan. Won twice with the Kings and once with the Blues. Now onto the Corey Perry stuff. Triple patch from 10-11 Artifacts. Tundra Trios Emerald with Lupul and Saku Koivu. Out of 40 with some pretty nice patches. So yeah, cool card. The product that got me into collecting. 10-11 Artifacts. So it's always cool to get one of those cards from that product. 13-14 Artifacts dual jersey. Base dual jersey out of 125. This one's kind of cool. The 1920 OPG update, I think. 1920 OPG update from Series 2, but it's a blank back. These are tough to hit, so cool. This is also a really tough one. A lot of people won't realize that or recognize this, but this is a case hit. Corey Perry gold medallion rookie from 05-06 Fleer Ultra. Certain rookies in this product were short prints, and I think you would get one per box. It was Corey Perry, Jeff Carter, Crosby, Ovechkin, and there were a handful more. But to get one of the short print gold medallions, that was a case hit. So these do not pop up often, so I was very glad to get one of these finally. Very cool looking card. Nice. A ton of these popped up recently too. Typically these don't pop up, but there's like a lot of 40 of them that popped up on eBay, and then one popped up on COMC. Well, I snagged that one. This is cool. Shout out to whoever sold me this, because they priced it kind of high and I sent a 50% offer and then they just accepted it. Can't remember who it was, but 1112, I think. Yeah, 1112 Dominion. Authentic Materials All-Star Game Skills Competition out of 15. Fight Strap, Prime, Patch, and Jersey. Corey Perry. It's a cool one. Of course, the jerseys from the All-Star Skills. You can see it even says enclosed event worn material. So, that's a cool one. Now on to some of the, I guess, cooler stuff. Alphonso Davies auto. The green refractor from Bundesliga Chrome. It's popped up for 50 bucks. Thought that was a pretty good deal. Snagged it right away. Got a 99. Definitely get more for that locally. I don't know if I'll bring it to the next show, which is tomorrow. I guess today when this video is uploading, but it's cool nonetheless. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Topps Pristine Slice of a Star. Kind of a creepy subset name. Slice of a Star makes me think they're cutting up the player's skin or something. But just a jersey auto. Pretty cool looking card. It's out of 99. 68, one off. But pretty cool. It's in good shape too for a chrome on card jersey auto. That's nice. This wasn't very cheap. I wouldn't say this was as cheap as most of the stuff I get, but by that I mean a good deal. But yeah, I got bored, wanted a nice card, so I bought that. Now these are the monsters, the two monsters I was talking about. It's a pretty nice card, this one. It's the most valuable card for sure in the video here. Henrik Sedin. This is the base jumbo patch auto, but this is the 1 of 1, so that's cool. Fortunately there's damage here, but yeah, these ultimate jumbos do well. Mike Richter went for like 1,500 bucks. I got this one for 576, I think, and that's just fine. I think I should have no trouble getting more for that locally. Yeah, very nice card. On card, clean auto. Good patch. That kind of sucks up there. That wasn't noted. I didn't notice it in the scan either, but it's a 1 of 1. Someone will certainly want that and won't mind that. It's only one of them. So, yeah, that was cool. Henrik Sedin. Not too bad. And definitely my favorite card in this video from this order. It's not cheap either. Well, I think I got it for a pretty good deal. 192 bucks. It's not a card most people would recognize. It is from 2019 Cryptozoic CZX Superheroes and Supervillains DC. The sketch card by Mike James, 1 of 1. Check that out. Bane sketch. That thing is crazy. This thing is so cool. Now that is a good looking sketch card. Of course, hand drawn by the artist. Mike James signed the back. 1 of 1. You can even see like the ink on the edges here. See if I can get it to focus. See like the ink on the edges. It's so cool. Yeah, this, in my opinion, is one of the coolest cards I bought in a long, long time. One of the coolest cards I own for sure. That is a good-looking sketch of Bane, of course, from The Dark Knight Rises. Tom Hardy Bane. Yeah, there's not too much Tom Hardy Bane stuff out there, card-wise, that is. I would think this is probably, this card, this specific sketch card is probably one of the, definitely one of the top 10 Bane cards ever produced. Dark Knight Bane, that is, of course. I mean, probably for the entire character anyway, but I would think the Star Power 1 of 1 from the same product would be better than this. Maybe there's a few other cool sketches, but this is such an iconic picture of Bane. The other Bane sketches I've seen, not the iconic pictures, are really nice, super good detail, but not these, not one of the iconic pictures like this one is. So cool. Very happy to pick this up, and 192 bucks. That's a lot of money, but I think I could definitely get more for this. There's definitely someone who would pay for that. Sketch cards do well. If there's one thing I'm pretty good at pricing out and knowing the value of, it's sketch cards, oddly enough. Out of all the stuff I have, this might be the only sketch card I own. Maybe I have one or two more, but it's definitely not much. I know my sketch card values well, and I know 192 bucks for this Bane. Pretty good. Pretty good. And that's it for this COMC Mailday. Let me know what you think. Long video. Yeah, let me know what you think of these cards. What was your favorite card? What was a good deal? Whatever. Comment away. That is it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.